And I'm here to present you another success story, we hope, because we're in the middle of our path, but we are working in a little bit more complicated area like Mediterranean. So, I kindly ask you to sweep away your old ideas of ecotourism, because in this project we are trying to developing a new concept of ecotourism. And talking about the title, I ask you to pay attention on two keywords, that is experience and meet. So I'm managing a project with a partnership, as you can read in the slide, a project of 3 years long. We are in the middle of the project and we are in the core of the project, and we are managing 5 million euro and working in 8 countries of Mediterranean, both northern shore and south shore. The goals of the project are several, but then I will focus on the main output. Of course, to set up a strategy concerning ecotourism development, so planning and management, a model that is focusing to a better seasonal distribution. So we don't want to increase the flow of tourists in Mediterranean, but we want to divert a little bit and to increase the quality of tourism in the Mediterranean parks, starting from a already good experience developed by Europarc Federation that is called European Charter for Sustainable Tourism in Protected Areas. I will come back again afterwards. So up to now, you remember that we had a partnership made of policymakers, institutions, and now we have selected 21 parks from 8 countries. They will become 25 that are the core of the project, and they will be the followers of the project. Okay, so these are the countries where we have set up, and they are developing the packages that are included in the catalog. So briefly, the components of the solution are a good partnership among national institutional levels. Okay, so we can have a stable and strong political support. We can have dissemination results. A good tool for participatory planning, that is the European Charter for Sustainable Development. It is, let's say, the implementation of local Agenda 21 methodologies at park level in order to define the strategy for sustainable tourism within the park, and in order to, and this participatory approach is used to design the packages. Then I know that for many of people working in conservation, market-driven solution is a bad word. Marketing approach is a bad word, but we believe that we can't think about promoting another kind of tourism without taking account the market. So the main lessons, let's say, we learned with this project is that cooperation is better than competition. Of course, each park has already his own marketing, no? Has already his strategy, no, for marketing the tourism offer. But at Mediterranean level, we understood that for the far markets, because the project, this catalog is addressed to USA, Canada, Australia, and UK. Okay, for the far markets, it could be can be smarter to cooperate all together. So from different countries, different kind of parks, but we realized this. Because ecotourism is more than nature-based tourism. I use a simple way to explain our idea of ecotourism. The word eco comes from from ancient Greek oikos, and oikos means home. So in our idea, we are proposing an experience where you go in the home of a community, no? So you visit a territory where there is a community living there since 3,000 years. And so you meet them in order to understand how this community has developed along the centuries, a good, balanced relationship with the territory. So it is something more that you can understand that we in Mediterranean, we don't have the wilderness, we don't have flagship species, but we have culture. So we are proposing to ecotourists to come and visit not only the natural assets, but also experiencing the meeting with local communities, with local traditions, culture, also taking part in traditional activities like handicrafts or harvesting, etc. And also we are testing also how to involve the tourists in conservation activities, like cleaning a path, taking part in monitoring, etc. For doing this, we need a coordination at regional level, because despite the fact that we are part in Europe, part in Africa, Mediterranean is one place. And also we want to, our main goal is to create the brand of Mediterranean parks as ecotourism destinations. So our proposal to the far markets is to come in, to make a long trip, to spend 2-3 weeks only visiting parks. So not stopping in Rome or in Paris or whatever, but coming to visit in different parks. That is our challenge. And of course, through improving capacities in tourism planning and management, starting from European Charter. And of course, all of you are dealing with tourism, parks, etc. So you know well that such participatory processes increase the involvement in local community, not only in planning and management, but also, of course, in earning the money from these packages. And also within the price of the packages, there will be also a little contribution to local development projects or local conservation projects. And telling that, how does it work? First, as I said, we have to take into account the markets. But we have not to change ourselves for the market. We have to find in the market the niche that is willing, that is found for our products. And what is our product? As I said, a territory protected with good natural assets, but also with very interesting cultural assets. For this, a good part of the project is a capacity building strategy. So the partnership is giving to each park, but not on, also only to the park staff, also to the local economic actors. They are improving, they are empowering them in order to understand this, let's say, new idea of ecotourism. And also, before to go in the market, we have done, and we are going to do some tests. We made the last weeks one first test with something around 100 experts on ecotourism. So they enjoyed, no? They make like an educational of all the packages. They filled in 2 questionnaires. So now we are elaborating the feedbacks from these questionnaires in order to have a first feedback from these packages. Now we will make a second version of these packages, clustering them, putting together some parks and packages. And we will do a second test in spring with experts in order to be ready to propose our product in autumn with familiarization trip to tour operators from US, Canada, Australia, and UK.